Hi students, I'm moving on to a very interesting topic today on graphing relationship and also pie chart. So please turn to page 113 in your student book. Let's start our lesson. So today we'll learn how to graph certain pattern that's being established on a table. So what we are doing is actually a linear equation graph. Whenever you hear linear, means it's a straight line graph. Okay, so you're supposed to fill out the information in the table. So based on the number of hexagons for each of the patterns, so when there's one hexagon, there are 6 sides: 2, 12, 3, 18, 4, 24, 5, 36, 36. And once with all this information on the sides, we will put them onto the graph. So you plot them nicely, use a ruler and a sharpened pencil to establish the plot. Okay, once you establish a plot, next thing that you need to do is you need to draw the lines using a ruler. Okay, unfortunately I do not have a ruler here, so I'm actually drawing freehand. Okay, so that's how you get the graph. Okay, a line on the graph. So do likewise for question 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so it's quite easy. I'm sure most of you will be able to complete this in a very short time. Okay, moving on to page 130 on pie charts. When we are back in school, definitely I want to go through with you a session on how to draw pie chart using Excel. So let's look at this. Okay, you are given a pie chart information on Owen's class according to what he found out. There are students with brown, fair, blonde, red, and black hair. So he did he did a count, and from here, first thing first for pie chart, we need to know that the sum of angles of all the sectors in the pie chart is actually 360 degrees. Okay, just remember that it's actually 360 degrees, one revolution, isn't it? We learned that in geometry. So that's 360 degrees. So next, based on this statistics uh, that Owen found out, so there are 5 children with brown hair, 6 with fair hair, 3 with blonde hair, 1 with red hair, and 5 with black hair. So with all this information, he put them together into a pie chart, and with that information, he's able to find out what fraction of each of the hair color of the people in his class. So that's quite easy, isn't it, to complete? So next part, you're supposed to do a survey for your max group. But since we are not in school, what I did was I have randomly selected students from the max group. So there are 20 of you. Okay, you can see for yourself the colored hair that people have. So I think within this group there are only people with black or blonde hair, isn't it? Okay, so complete the statistics and put it onto the pie chart. Okay, do draw it accurately and establish where is the middle point first. Okay, you have to establish where's the middle point and use that middle point as your reference. Okay, got it? We'll go through the answers during the next lesson. Okay, so moving on. So next part is you're supposed to read from the pie chart and answer a few questions regarding people living in different states and territories. So I was quite curious, to find out whether the number given in the book is accurate. So I went to a government website and found out that based on 31st December 2020, in terms of the rank, New South Wales has the most number of people. And then in terms of, the size, it seems like it's fairly accurate. Okay, what we could see, even though the numbers may not be that accurate, but because maybe this book was printed much earlier than 31st December 2020, that's the reason why there might be some difference. But in terms of the size, as you can see, Northern Territory is the smallest based on the statistics that was collected by the government, and on the book is also the same. Okay, followed by ACT, then Tasmania, then South Australia, Western Australia, Queensland, Victorian, and then New South Wales, right in that order. Okay, so what you need to do is to complete these questions based on the data given to you. This one there is no specific numbers, and you just have to answer based on what you see, what you observe on the pie chart, and answer the questions. Okay, quite an easy activity. So complete them, and then we shall discuss them during our next lesson. Okay, all good. Bye.